Robert Ludlum is best known for penning the Jason Bourne trilogy of novels, though few may be aware of the earlier Holcroft Covenant. To summarise the novel's premise, we have a quotation from Ludlum regarding its inspiration. What if Nazi children at the end of World War II were being saved so that in the next generation they could revive the Third Reich? The novel was published in 1978, 2 years after Ira Levin's The Boys from Brazil. Anyway, like Boys from Brazil, Holcroft Covenant received a Hollywood adaptation, released in 1985 and marketed as a Michael Caine thriller. Where this film initially caught my attention was that it was directed by our frequent friend John Frankenheimer. Preemptively, one might either assume this film to be a bulbous, greasy fish burger, for better or for worse, say 1983's The Jigsaw Man, but upon hearing of Frankenheimer's involvement, perhaps another monumental thriller spectacular is on its way. We were blessed with Manchurian Candidate, 7 Days in May, The Train, Seconds, French Connection 2, and even Black Sunday. We ought to be all the more excited as concerning Robert Ludlum, Frankenheimer was an enormous fan. He is quoted as having stated, "I love Ludlum. I'm a great fan of Ludlum. I buy Ludlum's books. I pay bookstore prices for Ludlum." A film which may have been, at best, crunchy, now has the potential to be, at best, fluid. To describe the film's plot in more detail, Caine portrays Noel Holcroft, the son of a German general. Now, he's an American citizen working as an architect in New York City. He visits Geneva and meets with a Swiss banker who informs him that he has been named executor of a $4 billion trust fund designed to make reparations for Nazi war crimes. Holcroft's father had committed suicide in 1945 and was a key economic advisor to Adolf Hitler. Upon experiencing the guilt at enabling this great evil, Holcroft's father had covertly funneled Nazi funds to a secret Swiss account. Upon the terms of the titular Holcroft Covenant, our protagonist locates the sons of his father's two associates in order so that they can jointly activate the account. Ominous agents seem to be in pursuit of them. As you may already be aware, upon the end of the Second World War, children of high-ranking Nazi officials were hidden across the globe, and upon coming of age sought to establish some sort of clandestine, shadowy global, it seems, for Fourth Reich. So is this film all that we might hope it to be? That depends. If one wants juicy junk, they might enjoy what is essentially a classier variety. For those who desire innovation and cerebral manifestations, this might be considered lackluster or at worst, poorly written and disposable. But I enjoy it. Its tropes are fun. I gorge on its familiarity. Sometimes it is all that you want. But really, I would describe this film as beautifully competent. I once used that phrase to describe John Huston's The Kremlin Letter, and I might certainly apply that term again here. You may or may not be impressed by the given screen caps, but in the case that you still currently feel as though this film can do no wrong, for you, it probably won't. I had a swell time viewing it, and indulging in the fluent handiwork of Frankenheimer. Unambitious, but sleek, imposing, and at the best moments of its runtime, enthralling. I shall like to view again soon The Boys from Brazil, which I have not in many years, and perhaps review The Kremlin Letter. It definitely deserves to be acknowledged on this program. So I hope all is well. For me, this is good day.